Hi guys! It's Megan Rose from the Philippines. Today is November 28, 2018. It's a Wednesday. Welcome to my channel. It is called Gantsilyera. It is a show and tell of crochet and craft related items. So what did I do this past week? I'm happy to announce that we have our Wi-Fi back, but it goes slow for a while and then goes back to its normal self. But I'm quite happy that we were able to use that now. So this past week, you may have noticed that I have made a hat for one of our neighbors, Ma'am Edna, the one with the horns, but she wasn't quite satisfied with it because she wanted more color. So she requested for me to put more colors in it, but I decided to capture a picture from the internet or get a picture that I can refer to so as to put some pictures in it. So this is it. I don't want to put more colors in it, but I'm going to ask her if she want me to unravel this part and put other colors in it, but I was able to find the picture online in putting the eyes, the nose, and some teeth and mouth for this hat. So I think there are pops of color from the purple ones. So I'm hoping that she will like it. So since she wanted me to make her another one, she requested for another one. I'm also researching on other type of design. So from before, I used to make some SpongeBob hat and Minion hat. So that is my go-to hat for character hats. So I decided to make one, a Minion hat. And for this hat, she wanted to just cover this part of her head. So this hat is pretty short because she doesn't want the air going or passing through her head because she has some type of disease or sickness, and maybe she is lacking potassium, but she doesn't like eating banana. But she has been in the hospital for a while, so she doesn't want air going to her head, so she just wants a hat that covers her head like this. So I was able to make a minion one using some of the Rosario yarns that I have left. The black part shouldn't be exposed, but for this hat, I wasn't quite satisfied with the eye part because from before I used to put some fiber fill inside, but I settled with this and it turned out like this, and I put some tuft of hair because the minions has that feature on them. So it's pretty cute in a way. So that is the second hat that I wanted to ask her if she would want it. And since I wanted her to have some type of choice, I made another one using some red yarn. So this type of yarns are stranded and not plied. So they have about 4 strands in them that you have to crochet with. And for this one, I'm thinking of making a Elmo hat. But when I rummaged my yarn stash, I wasn't able to find an orange one because Elmo has an orange nose and she has some eyes that are round. So I wasn't able to finish this because of that problem, but I am hoping to buy the appropriate color of yarn so that I can finish this hat, so that when I let her see it, she will pick from the two, and I'm hoping that she will like this one. So those are the hats that I've been making for a while now. And my other suke, or my other customer that buys from me, the one with the baby named Callie, the one I'm going to make a Sailor Moon outfit for, she asked for more booties with a different type of design. So I have also been making that. So the first booties that I made is this one. Yesterday I was putting the flower and the back part, and it turned out quite cute. I just had a dilemma with the beads part because I wasn't able to find a small type of white bead for the smaller flower. But instead of that small bead, I decided to put the same size of bead for the second one because I wasn't able to find a smaller one with 2 pieces. So this turned out quite cute. And what I did with this is I made 2 flaps of the bottom part or the sole part, and then I crochet them together using some slip stitch, around, and I started with the back part. And I'm thinking that using single crochet instead of half double crochet makes it much more refined in a way. And then I started making the front parts. So I'm hoping that this wouldn't go off easily from Callie's feet because that usually tends to go off easily. But I managed to put the button in it. So from before I used to crochet around the garter for this part, but I just settled with putting the button in it. So that's the first piece. And the second one is this one. It's using some khaki colored sole, and these are also 2 flaps sewn together. And for this one I had a dilemma with the flower part, but I was able to put it here. I sew it on a circle crochet piece so that it will have that foundation. So hoping that this fits her. So those are 2 of the orders, and as you can see, I have layer at my back now because the other day I was able to rearrange my room and clean it. So I'm pretty happy with it, but the divider that I put the curtains on, the curtains doesn't stay on it. So I'm thinking about putting some Velcro on the divider itself so that I can just stuck the curtain on it, but the glue gun is with Nicole. So I think that's a project in the future. So I rearranged my room and I put my drawer here at my back so that it will have some type of change. And also I have rearranged some stuff here and also cleaned the books and the shelves. So that is one task that I was happy with because now I have a brighter room or a new look to it. And my auntie has another set of accessories that she wanted me to repair. I wasn't able to do it because I was busy with other stuff. So these are some of her jewelries or her friend's jewelries that she wanted me to turn into bracelets and necklaces. So I needed to study this one because I'm not very familiar in making this type of necklace. But she bought the necessary beads for it that is lacking. So this is the bracelet that I need to restring. I'm going to reassemble it because as you can see there are 3 strands for this beads part here, and there are only 2 in this part. So she bought the necessary beads for it, but I wasn't able to ask her to buy more of this type, the squarish part, because the other one is lacking that also. But I'm hoping that I'm hoping to make it with this beads here. And I also needed to restring this one because this is a little bit short on the customer. So I needed to put uh, about 8 more of this type of beads so that it wouldn't choke her, so that she can wear it because she really likes wearing accessories. So those are another project on hand. And since I'm going to make the Sailor Moon outfit soon, I am thinking of how I can make it. So I borrowed some onesies or romper from my ate from when her kids are small or just babies. So I'm going to refer to this in making the romper part of the outfit. So this is some type of romper or onesie, but the one that I'm going to use is not like this. It's going to be just like a panty type. So I'm just going to refer to it for the sizing so that I wouldn't have to unravel the yarn or the piece. So I have borrowed those from her, and recently I went to Divisoria to buy some stuff, and I am wanting to buy a notebook for drawing so that the kids and I can draw on it. And yesterday I was able to draw some gacha characters from the game that we are playing. So I made this one. This is a boy gacha. Turned out a little bit cross-eyed, but I like his hair, and turned out like this. This is some type of therapy for me. I like drawing cute cute characters because I used to play Ragnarok from before. And this other one, I'm satisfied very much because she turned out pretty cute, and I like her eyes. I like her eyes better than the first one. So I don't know if I'm gonna color this because I like it as is. And I'm always thinking that her body and her legs is pretty short, but I think it's supposed to be that way. So I like this one, and I'm going to draw some more because Marius is asking me to draw the character that he selected from the game. Also bought some Manila paper for something. So those are most of it. This is gonna be a short one too. Miss Jan had her birthday last November 25. So happy birthday, Miss Jan. Thank you for all the support, and I'm hoping that you will have a healthy body, and may God bless you always. Her birthday is this November 25, and my best friend's birthday is the 26th. So most of my friends or my girlfriends they all have birthdays this November. Two of my other sis from my chatting days are November 5 and November 4. And today is my other friend's birthday, the one that bought the Hello Kitty wallets from me. So I'm gonna greet her. And I have put up the Hello Kitty wallet tutorial lately, so I'm hoping that you can check them out. I have finished putting the features on these wallets, and I'm just going to put the lining on them. So I have 4 that have the same size and the same yarn, and I also have 2 different ones. This one I made a mistake of making because I didn't increase the side parts, but I still put the features on it. And this one is using another type of yarn, which is not that white, it's off-white. So those are my projects. I hope you guys have a fine day crafting or some family bonding time. And today here the weather is sunny, but you'll never know if it will rain. Sometimes it rains in the afternoon. So I think that's most of it. I'm gonna let you go now. And I'm hoping to see you again soon or next time. So that's it from me. Bye for now.